Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Aries. All Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Aries in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Aries, please. What does Aries need to know? Okay. We've got the Lovers, the Tower, and the King of Swords. It looks like a very serious situation has caused some kind of extreme conflict or disagreement between these two people, these lovers. It's very serious. Somebody, it seems like, is separating from what could be a long-term relationship. Doesn't have to be. It's like a decision to remove somebody, some partnership from your life, probably permanently. It feels like necessary, as if it's for the best. This person is very serious about their goals. The King of Swords, air sign, masculine energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've also got Gemini here. We've got the Tower, which is Mars, Aries, and Scorpio. The King of Swords is very intelligent. He does not think about the feelings of others, not concerned with feelings at all. But he is very imaginative and very quick. Right? Quick with his thought. He thinks very quickly. He's thinking on his feet. So it's very abrupt and sudden. It's like this sudden decision, making this very strategic, intelligent decision to, I guess, separate from this relationship permanently. Let's get a little bit more. It's an abrupt decision, unexpected. I get the sense that things were okay between these two. I don't know. But it just wasn't working for some reason. Okay. There is a strong desire to go in a different direction. And the decision has already been made to go towards what somebody really wants. And there is this very lustful desire to have something that satisfies the emotions and to satisfy a more carnal drive. Somebody is being very selfish in this, putting themselves first. I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing, but it's what I'm reading in the cards. There is a very strong desire to go for a more lustful connection. So somebody is definitely totally at peace within themselves in this situation. Could be ghosting or taking a step back, taking a break from the relationship they've been a part of, breaking up with somebody. They know what they want. They know what their goals are. They understand the work that they need to do to achieve their goals. And they are completely 100% focused on getting what they want. And they're very patient, biding their time. They have a very deep understanding of timing and planning and doing hard work. This could be somebody who would like to, possibly for some, to have children, not for everybody, or to create some type of lifestyle of luxury, of comfort, of beauty. There's a very physical, very intimate aspect to all of this. I could see that somebody may have a very high libido and would really like to satisfy their libido. They will not allow any kind of moral code or system of ethics to get in the way of what they want, or to limit their self-expression, to place limitations on what they can and cannot do when it comes to expressing that animal side of themselves. They seek to express this very carnal, dark, deep, passionate animal drive to dominate, to conquer, or even to conceive. There's something very taboo about this desire. There's a fetish of some kind. And then there is this feminine object of desire that one is investing in, waiting on, and working towards. I see that I think it's whoever I'm talking about has their eye on this Empress, this beautiful, attractive Venusian energy. Taurus, Libra could be in their chart, could be involved. Definitely earth sign energy here. This could be you, or you could be in the King of Swords energy. Whatever side of this you're on, masculine or feminine. I think somebody is working very persistently to invest in this Empress, to wait for her, to analyze and get to know her, to study her, to better figure out how to get what they want from her, working her over, working on her, working her, trying to figure out who she is, what she wants, how to get what they want from her. This is, it could be what some people would call a sex addiction. Sex addiction. Somebody is willing to leave behind a long-standing relationship, or to break up with it, yeah. Putting it at risk, not really caring if it ends up falling apart. Maybe even wishing that it would. Thinking that it would be for the best to leave a partnership. Possibly a marriage or something where they feel restricted, limited, unable to fully express what it is that they would like to do, to take part in order so that they can go after what it is that they are frankly obsessing over, thinking and like desirous of this object of desire, this sex object. I think they are very patient, very persistent, playing the long game, trying to figure out like what works. Almost like an equation. Yeah, what's going to work? How does this work? How am I going to get what I want? I get that this is a very logical person. And their approach to love or sexuality is also very logical. They would aim to figure you out, figure somebody out, analyze them, rationalize their own emotions or their own actions towards them. I get somebody who's very intelligent, very intellectual, with a quick mind, a very serious personality, very stern, hard to read, who has a very high libido, not a lot of emotion as far as like love so far. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I am getting more separation energy. This is a very cold, calculating energy. Queen and King of Swords. I do get separation is going on in the background. I get that perhaps the masculine in this lovers with the female on the one side, the male on the other, feminine and masculine. He's the one that is initiating the separation. There has been a challenge between these people. He wants to overcome the challenge by leaving and going for what he wants. So there's this desire to be true to himself, to what he wants, regardless of what society expects of him or what his partner expects or whatever vows he may have taken or whatever obligations or commitments he may have. He is extremely focused on expressing his high libido, getting what he wants, going after and having, I guess it could be an affair, some kind of extramarital relationship, or a relationship that is not concerned with whatever this partnership was that he was a part of, all right? He's having an affair. That's what I'm getting. This guy is breaking up with or causing conflict in this relationship that he's a part of, because he's got an extremely strong desire, obsessive desire for this taboo, almost like I said, fetishizing this other person. I'm not getting a lot of love here. I'm getting more like an extremely intelligent person who has a very high libido, who really wants to indulge in that energy in a very forceful, dominant kind of way, without giving any sort of regard or second thought to, like I said, any expectations of others or even society or social norms. Or I get that what he wants is very different from what he is expected to want. It is very different from the relationship that he has been a part of in the past. I think maybe he wants to experiment with certain things that his current or former partner probably would not be interested in doing with him. And he sees, I get him looking at this other empress here, whether this is you. I don't know what part of this you are a part of. I don't know what part of this you are playing. Are you the ex or the soon-to-be ex? Are you the masculine? Are you the feminine that he's going for? There is a very passionate, ardent, it's not love, it's lust and desire and wanting to get what he wants. And he's working on the empress. He's almost like grooming or Yeah, like investing in this very beautiful, fertile, feminine, receptive Empress Venusian energy because he's extremely attracted to her. And it maybe he has to play it cool and take it slow because he's already got some kind of marriage or relationship that's going on. He's got to be very calculating. He's trying to figure out what works. What's going to work to get her to open up? What's going to work to get her to do what I want her to do? I have this fantasy, he says. This is what he's saying to me right now. I'm channeling. I have this fantasy I've always wanted to try. And I've never met anybody like this Empress who I feel like maybe would want to do this with me, or maybe I could get her to do this. There could be an age gap where he could be like older and maybe she's younger and maybe a little more liberal than some of his previous partners, or at least maybe a little bit more like receptive to ideas or more impressionable, more suggestible. This is the way he's thinking. He thinks he can sort of like, I'm almost getting like groom her into being this object of his desire, that he can train her in a way, or he's not really there yet. He's still in the sort of research and development phase of this, but he's got a plan. This is somebody who's got a plan, who's investing in this, trying to see how am I going to be able to pull this off. And it's like he's doing the math and he's working out the formula because that's how his mind works. He's very strategic and incredibly intelligent. Like, I'm getting contact with a mind who's, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm doing my best to give you the message, okay? He's incredibly fast. He thinks, his mind is very quick and thorough. He's very perceptive. He's also very imaginative. He's good at strategy. He's good at able to imagine like the outcome of several different approaches, and he's usually quite accurate, almost psychic, but he's not psychic. He's just really, really smart. Like, he may have a very high IQ and he's good at reading people, but he is himself very difficult to read. Honestly, I'm gonna be real, I'm getting a little bit like sociopath vibes. I'm not here to diagnose anybody, but I'm getting the vibe of somebody who takes in a lot of information. I'm getting like, I'm seeing his eyes. He's got like, oh, this is rude, but okay, I'm going to say he's got like dead eyes. Like, he's staring into your soul and he's absorbing you through his eyes. He absorbs everything about you, and he has a really good memory, and he's really good at like figuring people out, because he's usually one of the smartest people in the room, and he's great at like speaking to people, learning their language and speaking to them on their level. And he would be surprised if you or whoever his target is was to I guess pick up on what he's doing, because usually people don't pick it up on it. He's kind of predatory. Yeah, I'm getting like a predatory, and I'm just getting chills now. Like, I just got like a hot flash, a wave of chill and hot temperature. This is like a predatory person who's got his target in mind, and he's very patient, very persistent, and he understands what it takes. I think maybe he's done this before. So he's made up his mind that he's going to go for it. He has he feels like he doesn't really have anything to lose, or he doesn't really care. He's very much in control of himself, Here's the Strength card. So again, this is about lust and enjoying his life. He wants to enjoy the pleasure of his animal carnal desires. He wants to satisfy his animal side. He's also very much in control of himself, or he likes to feel like he's in control. He is very much in control of himself, but at the same time, he wants to indulge in this self-expression. He wants to give expression, or give an outlet. He wants to give an outlet to his animal desires, this lust, this enjoyment of pleasure. He sees nothing wrong with it. There's no moral code or code of ethics whatsoever that he believes in, that he believes should stand in his way. There is nothing whatsoever. He has no ethics. He's got no qualms about it, and there's nothing in his mind to interfere with getting what he wants except strategy. His whole thing is, okay, I have no reason not to get what I want and do what I want to do. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it. He sees this as like a challenge or an obstacle to overcome. And he wants to in a very subtle way, like dominate the situation, to be in control, to control not only just himself, but also whatever the object of desire is as well. And I think he's done it before. I think he's learned a lot in his life. He's very experienced. He knows techniques. He also knows what people want, so he can usually spend money. He'll buy what he wants. He's materialistic, so he'll use money. He'll use gifts. He has the keys. He feels like he's got like a system or a set of keys. Like every lock has its key. And all he has to do is figure out which key is going to work for the lock. Who the heck is this, Aries? Who is this? Is this you? Is this somebody that you're asking about? Is this somebody that you're dealing with? What side of this are you on? Is this your soon-to-be ex who is now wanting to go after somebody else? Are you the target of this predator? This sex pest? I mean, do you want to be... Like, this is some... I'm sorry, is this some, like, 50 Shades of Grey fantasy shit that I'm picking up on? Like, do you want to be a part of this? I feel like I've gotten this energy for somebody before. Maybe it was Capricorn. We do have Capricorn here. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. So we've got all three of the earth signs. And we get Aries and Scorpio here as well. This I did not expect. So it looks like somebody's made some choices about a relationship, leaving a relationship behind, or at least putting it at risk and not really caring if it ends or not. I do see a separation. We did see the Queen of Swords. And then giving some kind of gift or offer to somebody else. There is somebody here who does have psychic ability. And so, yeah, if that's you, then you need to listen to your intuition trying to perhaps warn you about this person. Or, if you still want to have this experience, then go into it knowing that this is who you're dealing with. He is cold and calculating. He wants what he wants. He will do whatever it takes to get what he wants. He will tell you what you want to hear. He will give you money and gifts. and he's going to want you to do certain things sexually with him, which may or may not appeal to you. It's up to you. You do have free will. You know how to use it. This is just the reading I'm getting right now, which is, I don't know, what? Like, okay. I feel like I need to take off my vest. It's like freaking getting really hot in here. All right, so let's move on. I guess that's all I'm getting is this, wow, very strong desire, no morals, no limitations whatsoever, feels very powerful. This is somebody who feels extremely powerful inside of himself, like very strong, very, like he feels his own strength in his body and in his life force energy. He's got some kind of possible fire sign, although that didn't really come out. There's a lot of air. A lot of air and earth. But I'm getting this like intense, like almost like angry, like growling. I almost want to like growl. This is like a predatory, angry desire to maybe even inflict pain or harm on somebody. High Priestess is shown up a couple times. You've got to listen to your heart. The only voice worth listening to is the voice of your own heart, your own intuition. Follow that guidance that you will be receiving. Okay, let's get a couple of tea leaf cards. First, we've got keep your life in balance, okay? The scales, more Libra energy. Keep things in balance, maintain equilibrium. We've got younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. You may even be a younger woman, okay? So take it as it resonates. Keep your life in balance. I also feel like don't let this person throw you off. Don't let this situation throw your life out of balance. Don't let it distract you from your work. Don't let it totally take over your life. I just feel like this is a very domineering energy, okay? Can be very possessive, a little overwhelming. He's so intense. This is an extremely intense desire that he's got. He's very driven, very ambitious. What is this no, not taking no for an answer person? I do feel like there was a Capricorn reading I did maybe more than a month ago now or something. It was a while ago, I think, where there was this very intense lover who would not take no for an answer. And it could have been this is like giving me the same vibes. Could have been an Aries in that reading, could have been a Capricorn in an Aries reading. I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn or something like that. But we've got a chain of events. This is a chain of events that's going to affect your life. And I've seen now the crib. It's come up twice at the bottom of the deck. I didn't take it the first time, but it's the birth of a child, a conception of a child, or some kind of a new enterprise. So you watch out, because he might be trying to get you pregnant. He may really want, like, okay, somebody may try to get pregnant, whether man, woman, whatever. I'm getting the energy of somebody who tries to get you pregnant so that you can't leave, so that you're dependent on them, or that you will never be free from them ever again. Even if you can leave, he will always own a part of you. And it's almost like a fetish kind of thing. That's a little much, honestly, because that's a baby child we're talking about that's going to grow up to be a person, right? Like an adult. Like, this is crazy. So what is it when somebody like tries to trap you with a baby? That's a thing. Somebody tries to get you pregnant, or or somebody tries to get pregnant by you. Depends on what side of this you're on, because I know most of my viewers are women, female, whatever. That's how they identify in the YouTube algorithm. So I feel like I'm talking to mostly women, but there are a few men and also, you know, non-binary or whatever. Like, somebody may try to get pregnant by you or get you pregnant, whatever side of this you may be on, to try to keep you. All right. And then we've got the fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I was feeling that. I feel like there's this like anger, it's almost like hatred, and it's like so strong. And I feel like for this person, they're up in their head a lot and they don't do emotions very well. Okay. And for them, they don't easily separate love and hate. For them, it's like desire or indifference. Indifference is like feels nothing. Okay. Desire can be interpreted as love. I don't think they know the difference. I think they either feel a desire for somebody or they feel indifferent towards them. A desire to get a certain outcome, or they feel nothing at all. And so this passion, there is no separating love and hate for this person. It's just this, it's angry, it's lustful, it is just like they want to bite you. They want to like bite your shoulder, your neck. They want to bite. They want to like attack or bite, but like I don't think they want to get in trouble. I think they're really intelligent and they don't want to actually, I mean, maybe, I'm not sure. Honestly, I get like assault vibes off of this. Like somebody wants to attack, but I also get the sense that they want to do it in a consensual, that's why there's this grooming. Like they want to do it in a consensual way where they can do what they want to do to perform their desire, right? I'm trying to say this in the best possible way, right? Like I don't know why, because life is not the best possible life, but we try to use language to say what we mean without saying exactly what we mean, because we're trying to be polite here, trying to have a society here. But anyway, they want to like inflict themselves on their target and be received in a consensual way and not get in trouble for it. I think in their own mind, like if they could do what they want to do without having to ask permission or work on somebody, groom somebody, train somebody to allow this, they would just do it in a certain kind of society in the past, maybe, or like, yeah, this is somebody who believes that maybe sometime in the past, like 300 years ago or something, they could just go do what they want to do without consequences. But because we have a certain kind of legal system or social cultural system now, they can't just do what they want to do. They have to be strategic. And so that's what they're doing. But they are a predator. They are forceful and dominant, and they are trying to find a workaround, trying to figure out how to work on their target so that they can get what they want and not get in trouble, or it's okay. Like it's okay. They have no morals. They don't feel guilty about it whatsoever. They don't care. What they care about is getting what they want, and one thing that they want is to keep their freedom. So they don't want to just attack somebody randomly and then have to deal with the possible consequences. They're really smart. They would rather apply their intelligence to getting what they want legally. They might even pay for it or try to pay for it or like do what they want to do and then give you lots of gifts and shower you with presents and compliments and like it's like they want to humiliate you and inflict violence, inflict themselves on you to get their own pleasure from it sexually, to humiliate. I think this person watches a lot of porn and maybe has like a humiliation fetish or like a dominance thing, or there's something about it that's forceful, violent, you know, whatever. This is a crazy message, by the way. I'm just saying. And I was getting the sense that there's a younger woman involved, that he is older and he's looking at a younger target, thinking how he can give her, you know, clothes or jewelry or money or whatever she wants to be able to then have access to her and get her to do what he wants. And then, you know, oh, but I love you. You know, I love you, right? You know how good you make me feel. Like, this is like, I'm telling you right now, why is this guy in your energy? Is this somebody that you are attracted to? Is this somebody who's attracted to you? Is this something that you really want to experience? Is this what you want? I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to read the cards, all right? And to also channel some intuitive messages using the cards as a vehicle, all right? So you are on the road to success. That's cool. We got a road to success here. And let's get one more. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. That's interesting. Beware of great pride is at the bottom. You will be shown the way. You may have to swallow your pride in order to accept the road to success here. You will be shown the way. Interesting. Somebody's on the road to getting what they want, but they will also end up reaping what they have sown. So, okay, and also there could possibly be pregnancy, like I said. There could be somebody who, with the Empress being here, the crib, chain of events that'll affect your life, maintain balance, keep yourself balanced, do not let anything throw you off. And like I said, there could be the possibility of somebody who wants to get somebody pregnant so they can't leave, so that they are dependent, so they are trapped. Like the woman in the situation might want to get pregnant so that the man can't leave, or vice versa. The man might want to get the woman pregnant so that she can't leave him, or baby trap, you know what I'm saying? We've got inspiration, Mercury and Pisces. So this is a great card for somebody who's an artist, who's very creative, getting ideas from dreams, very psychic energy. Again, we have that somebody's quite psychic, very tapped in, getting guidance, receiving guidance in a very psychic way, like they already know, their instincts are telling them, inspiring them to make a move. Somebody may be an artist, like I said. There's also another thing here about reality may not be exactly what you think it is right now. You may be doubting your own intuition. You may not want to look at it. It may be an uncomfortable truth that you don't want to look at. So you're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring the messages you've been receiving in your dreams because you don't want to see it. And you want to live a certain way. You want to see somebody or see some situation in a specific kind of way. And it's almost like doing mental gymnastics in order to maintain your own idea of what the situation is. But what you are seeing is not the whole picture, and it is not exactly the truth. There is a bit of a illusion going on. So you got to beware of deluding yourself or just seeing what you want to see and closing your eyes against anything that makes it uncomfortable or, you know, makes you have to change your view of somebody. Like, you want to swallow your pride, beware, because you may have a certain idea of who you are. Oh, nobody could ever get one past me. Oh, I can read people. I know. Oh, I know him. He's a good guy. He would never do that. I'm telling you, the cards are telling you. I'm just saying, the cards are telling you. It's not exactly what you think it is. The truth is a little distorted. It's being maybe deliberately distorted by somebody who's really good at distorting the truth and making people think what he wants them to think and ignoring their own instincts. And he's very manipulative. He's manipulative. Okay, we've also got the moon in Leo. We did have strength cards, so that was Leo that came out. This is all about appreciation. Somebody giving you compliments, like profusely. I'm getting, like love bombing. Somebody who may be a musician, somebody who's very eloquent and romantic and knows how to make other people feel good. But for him, it's like I said, it's like a key to a lock. He's picking the lock. He's just trying to see which key works. He'll give you compliments. He'll shower you with gifts. We've got the cornucopia here, all this abundance. He's going to give you whatever you want. And he may be very successful in business because he's so ambitious and so focused. He's got such a powerful drive. And he's really good at playing the long game. This is somebody who's very patient. He knows how to take it very slow and how to take it step by step. He understands the structure. He figures out your structure, the structure of your mind, what your beliefs are, how you feel about certain things, what makes you smile, what makes you happy, what makes you upset, and then he can sort of push your buttons in a certain combination like a pin pad. Like if I just figure out the code, I can press the buttons in the right order and then it'll unlock. Wow. So this could also be a love affair with somebody who's quite successful in whatever they do, because the way that they approach things, it's like they gamify reality in a way. Like it's all a game, and he's really good at it. He's mastered so many levels of the game. Okay, let's get... So it's like you're gonna get... Okay, we get the soul. Wow. So the soul is this life force energy that radiates out from within each and every one of us. It's time for somebody to do a little bit of soul searching, I think, to reconnect with their own spirit, to reconnect with the spirit of the architect of the universe, the creator that created each and every one of us to take part in creation. Let me see here, the soul. Radiance inside each being, driving force, curiosity, and outreach. That driving force is so strong within him, within whoever this is. Curiosity and outreach could be really important. Somebody's very curious, reaching out. Seeing this, he feels very driven. He's got that coming through really strong. And maybe that's something that he sees in you. I think this person also likes a challenge. I don't think he wants it to be too easy. That's why he's going for the Empress. Even though she may be younger Libra. It could be a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. It's like he wants to, with the chain and the crib, he wants to like control through like this younger person and begin something. He's very curious. I don't know if he's gotten what he wants yet, but he does like a challenge. And maybe he sees this driving force in you or in the person that he's targeting, whoever it is. Let's get astrology. So he's curious. He's reaching out. He's trying something. He's trying to see what works. He's got that curiosity, that air sign curiosity, that intellect. Yes. Okay, interesting. Reconnecting with your own inner radiance, that life force energy that radiates from you, making sure to maintain that connection with your own inner true self, to keep it in balance, because I feel like this guy could easily overwhelm and overpower the aura. Okay, so his aura is extremely strong and powerful, And I'm not saying that yours is not. I'm just saying that this guy is very skilled and talented at being the strongest aura in the room. Okay? Hold on a second. I gotta turn my heater off. It's way too hot in here. Alright, sorry. So, yeah, it's like it's like you have to keep your own energy in check, because you may be a very receptive, feminine, empathetic person, and it would be really easy for this type of individual to almost like supplant your energy with his own, almost like making suddenly you are more concerned with him than you are with yourself, and you're like, what? How did this even happen? Oh my God, we got Gemini. It says curiosity, intellect, and networking. Gemini was here. We've got that air sign energy. Gemini, curiosity. The soul had that word curiosity. There is a curiosity here. He's assessing and analyzing. He knows what he wants. He wants what he wants. He has the goal in mind. He's trying to put in the work to get what he wants. And this is what he wants. And I think, you are on the road to success. This reading has been a lot about this other person, but let's talk about you for a second. You are on the road to success. You are beautiful and valuable. You are so strong and so attractive. You've got your whole life ahead of you and all this stuff, right? And I think this person is extremely passionately attracted to you for many of those reasons. Like, that's why he's targeting. Because not only does he see somebody who he thinks might be receptive, but it would also be a sort of conquest. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if he's gotten what he wants yet. I think he's just feeling it out. But this is definitely somebody in your energy. And it's Gemini again, so this could be a Gemini. He could have Gemini in his chart. All right, let's put a date on this reading. Let's get a month or two. When is this going down for Aries? What month is important to Aries in all of this? It could be a birthday. Somebody could have a birthday in this month, or this could be an important turning point for my Aries. I did not expect this at all. Okay, we've got March. You could have a birthday in March. They could have a birthday in March. March is Pisces, Aries season. It could be somebody you met in March. This could be next March. I don't know. March could be important somehow. And then one more, please. Anything a little bit earlier than March or sooner? Anything happening sooner than March? Is March? Could just be their birthday or something. We've got August. August is Leo and Virgo. So we did have Leo come out. We've got Pisces and Leo here again, just like on the other side. I also just saw November. November, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Something could happen in November. You could be meeting this person next month, or they could be trying to make their move. In any of you could have met this person in March of last August, over the summer, and this is their intentions with you. It's like they have this extremely strong desire, very passionate, strong, loving, hateful at the same time, like I said, and it looks like they want to try to get you pregnant or something, or create something together with you. They've got their sights set on this Empress. Anyway, curiosity, intellect, and networking. I think it just confirms that they're curious and they're assessing the situation, and maybe this is somebody that you met quite recently. that you haven't been with yet or something, who's been watching you, keeping tabs on you, trying to learn more about you so that they can, yeah, they're very curious. They want to know how they can get what they want in this situation. Okay, that's what I've got for you today, Aries. Did not expect that. What do you think of this? Do you know somebody like this? Is this what you're dealing with right now? Does this resonate with you? Let me know down in the comment section below. I feel like, I don't know who this is for. Like, okay. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.